So I know you've heard of the traditional creature reanimator style decks, but have you ever heard of an instant and sorcery reanimator deck? Well, that's exactly what we're doing today, guys. We're talking about Prismari, IZZET Control. Cue the intro. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're talking about Prismari, or IZZET, whatever one you want to call it. We're talking about spells, man. We're playing instant and sorcery cards, and we're getting reoccurring effects from the graveyard thanks to some of the new cards in the set, like Wizard Spellbook. But before we dive fully into this and break this thing down, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I just ask if you take one moment to do so. It's a free way to help support the channel. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified whenever we post a video, which is 3 times a week. That way you don't miss out on any future content. And lastly, if you want to, you can support the channel financially by becoming a part of the Mardu Mob. Little join button down below will give you a lot more of the information. There's also a link in the description. It'll tell you what you get. You get a lot of cool little perks with that, but go ahead and check that out. All right, so dive right in. Let's go. So we've got a new card called the Wizard Spellbook, right? The Wizard Spellbook is busted. It's a new card that requires some dice rolling, which is pretty cool. So the way this works is once you get this artifact down on the battlefield, you can start tapping it right away and pulling instant or sorcery cards out of either yours or your opponent's library. You roll a dice. Depending on the dice hit is how much that card is going to cost you to replay from the graveyard, and then it gets put into the exile. When exiling, though, it goes right onto the Wizard Spellbook, and you may be able to replay again if you hit a D20. A D20 says you get to play every spell that's been exiled onto the Wizard Spellbook for free. So if you hit that, you probably won the game. We've also got a similar effect in the new card called Demilich. This card right here is a creature for 3. It's 4 devotion to blue, but it gets cheaper as it goes. Every time you cast a spell in your turn, it gets a little bit cheaper. One island less per spell cast. So could get all the way down to 1, and then you can attack with this card, and every time you attack you get a similar effect. You get to take a spell from the graveyard, recast it, and then it goes to exile after that. We only have 2 in here because I wasn't sure how it would play, and it turns out it didn't play as great as I thought, you know. It had its moment to shine though, so stay tuned to the end. But yeah, pretty cool card, man. Is that all the new cards? No, we have another new card over here. You have a new counterspell. You find the villain's lair. You actually get 2 choices on this card, which is what makes it so great. You can counter a spell, or you can cycle some cards. So you can cycle up to 2 cards. This works so well with our deck because we want to cycle cards to get things into the graveyard, but we also want those counter spells for those type of matchups, you know, those Yorion decks, so we can counter some stuff. And then the rest of the deck, you've seen it's a snow deck. That way we can run things like Frostbite over here. We've got Expressive Iteration for some diving into the deck to find those spells that we need when we need them. 3 Prismari commands because it's busted. We got 4 Behold the Multiverse, 3 Storm's Wrath for some board sweeping, and 4 experimental overloads. And then our win cons here are going to be 3 Magma Opus and 3 Creative Outburst. The idea behind these 2 cards is all we're going to be doing is cycling them to the graveyard almost every single time for treasure, and then we're going to replay them when we get the spellbook out. So that's the idea. I absolutely love this deck. I think it's a lot of fun, and yeah, it can get pretty crazy pretty quickly. So enjoy this video. A little caveat here, I did something I don't normally ever do. I actually cut out a loss we had. So we went I can actually tell you right now, we had 3 wins, then a loss, and then another win. We had so much gameplay footage though, it was too much, and I had to cut one of them. But if I cut, you know, the last game, the way it framed out was that one loss was the longest game, and it was the most tedious game, so I cut it for time purposes. But we lost to Skeletal Swarm. Pretty crazy deck, but we're gonna check that deck out ourselves soon enough. But let's dive into the gameplay, guys, and we'll see you guys back here at the end for some final thoughts. Peace. All right, here we go. Wish me some luck today, because I'm gonna need it, because we played a little bit last night. Went on a bit of a skid. We were at Platinum Tier 1 and had some really bad luck from that point forward, but we can keep this. This is fine. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Obviously, we're going to cycle out one of these bigger spells for some treasure, but hopefully we can top deck into some card draw. Let's pass the turn here. This tells me that they are running the new Planeswalker, which is interesting. Alright, let's go here. Create the treasure that we need. We got the spell book. Beautiful. Alright, looking good. We just got the spell book and we're going to get another treasure, so we're looking really, really good right now. We can Storm's Wrath the board too next turn. Let's go. Selfless Paladin, pretty cool. They choose the Dungeon of Mad Mage. Interesting. That's the one I wouldn't want to choose usually, but I guess they've got some synergies, I'm assuming. All right, we're taking one here. That's fine. No problem. Let's go ahead and create another treasure. All right. Get some more mana. Blow up the board. See you later. 4, 5, 6. So we can actually play the spellbook starting next turn. And then once that resolves, we can recast all of those spells from the graveyard. Hopefully for 1 mana. That's the goal. Okay. Another monk. And a giant killer. Okay. Let's play this actually. Okay. Let's go spellbook. I am going to take a shot for 3 here, but you know what? That's really not that big a deal. Do they have any spells in here? They do not. So when you first play the spell book, right, you can activate it right away and go for a spell. But obviously we have no mana, so rolling a d20 would be the only thing that would work. So we pass the turn. But if our opponent was running spells themselves and they had some in the graveyard, you definitely still want to steal one of theirs, and then that way you can exile one of their spells. Just a little word of advice, because you can go to either graveyard. So we steal one of their spells, and if we do hit a 20, great. If we don't, that's fine too. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough mana to cast anything. I guess Storm's Wrath we can. Okay, let's go for Storm's Wrath. Let's blow up the board again. Nice, we get it for 1. We get Storm's Wrath for 1. We also have Frostbite for spot damage, and then we can put the Creative Outburst in the graveyard, get that treasure. This gives you extra lands, right? Okay. Get this in the grave. Not bad. Not bad at all. I know it keeps us from playing our book, but I think it's important that we get this down. We need some more cards in hand here. We need some more things that we can do. Let's get this going. Okay. That can be exiled, so that's fine. Let's put this in our hand. No, this in our hand. This back in the deck, and then we'll exile the spellbook because we've already got one. Now we do have a land to play this turn, so that's good. Alright, looking fine. We're looking fine. Opponent's got a full hand though, so just a little worried about that, but I've got a lot of removal, so hopefully we can make things happen here. Let's just shoot that out of the way. Oh, never mind. We'd have to use a treasure. I don't want to do that. 3, 6, 7 mana. Creative Outburst is for exactly 7. Let's see if we can get it for 1 though. That's the goal, right? Get the Creative Outburst. Nice, we got it for 1. Shoot him in the face, auto pay. And let's grab you. Blow you up. And say go. All right, we're looking really, really nice. Our deck is flowing right now. Once the Wizard Spellbook is down, man, oh man, is it a good time. It is a good time.
They may be a god in disguise.
So they can actually search their graveyard for the monk too? That's crazy. It's pretty good.
Evil never rests. Neither will they.
I could have put that in the graveyard, but I chose not to. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do it. Full price. That's fine though. That's fine though. Submit 1 target, and then we'll tap you and you. Sure. Unfortunately, paid the full price. A little bit of a yikes, but that's fine. Okay, so there you go. We got a 4/4 token now. Not exactly a game ender, but pretty good. All right, got the 3/3 flyer coming in, and then it creates a cat. So a little Storm's Wrath would handle that if I wanted to, or I could kill it through other means. Got a creative outburst. Let's do this. I know it's my main phase again, but it's fine. There we go. Perfect amount of damage. Perfect amount of damage, and then it goes straight to the graveyard where I can replay it again down the road. This does what now again? So they can play an additional land each turn, and then they get a life every time a land hits, huh? Okay. I can destroy an artifact, but not an enchantment. Let's go here and here. This has double strike. We got to be aware of that. All right, drop both of those. All right. Let's go ahead and blow that cat up. Blow it up. Whoa, 20. I honestly did not expect to see that. Oh my goodness, I did not expect that to happen. That's crazy. I hit a D20, baby. Let's go. I did not expect that. Let's freaking go, dude. All right, chilling. We're chilling. Good game. Wow. We knocked the D20 out of the park. Let's go. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I knew the spellbook was going to do some good stuff for us because I've already played with it before, but never have I hit a D20. So that was pretty cool to start the video off with. Starting it off with a big D20. All right. Well, we go second, but I like having Storm's Wrath anytime in my opening hand, especially if I'm going second. So I got to keep this. We do have the Double Devotion Red in hand as well, so should be able to get the job done. All right, it is an aggressive style deck. Probably some sort of pest deck, though, which is, you know, a bit annoying. Ooh, they're going for the win right away, huh? That's an artifact, right? Nice. Ooh, they got two of them. I was going to say I could kill it, but they have two, so. All right, well, I can kill one of them and kill a scorpion at the same time. So, I mean, 2 for 1 is still really nice. But it also depends on, like, am I going to draw land? Or do I need to cycle out some stuff? Whenever equipped creature attacks, it gains death touchstone. So whenever equipped creature attacks alone, defending player loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Okay. So I think I'm going to draw and destroy an artifact. I'm going to destroy that one. Drew my land. That's good. That can go. I guess 1 Storm's Wrath can go. All right, off to an interesting start. Still need to find 1 more blue source, and then we'll be all right. The fact that they're running this many artifacts, though, is a little disheartening, especially this one. This one, if you guys don't know, if you read it, it says if you pay 8 mana, you can actually just win the game if your creature hits the opponent. So that's kind of annoying. Straight up, that's kind of annoying. All right, let's go back into our sideboard here, grab our Prismari again. I think Prismari is going to be a big card for us in this matchup. Okay, they eliminate, that's fine. They're struggling to hit their land drops, so we should be okay. It's another blue source, we could use that. Let's do that, destroy artifact. We do take 2, it is what it is. We're well ahead of our opponent, so I'm okay with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more lands. I can play my spellbook. Opponent's still sitting on 2 lands, now 3. That is Dungeon Crawler tapped, and then... Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna... Maybe I'll wait for them to... Let's wait for them to actually try to equip, and then we'll get it. Then we'll blow it up. Alright, sounds good to me. Still have a Storm's Wrath in hand. Probably not going to be that relevant at this point. Probably would have been pretty relevant, but the opponent didn't hit their land drop, so they're a little slow to the game here. Let's create some treasure. And we got ourselves a spell book. So we can cast something for 1, or we can not. Oh, we can steal their eliminate. Let's do that. Steal the eliminate. We hit a 19. We can play it for 1, but there's nothing to target, so let's go and decline. We're just getting it out of their graveyard. We can't take a chance like that rolling a dice, because if we would have stole our taken our magma opus there, we would have been able to cast it for 1. So like, why not? Well, if we miss the roll, then we're screwed. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have enough to cast the magma opus this time, even if we roll low. So let's go for it. And we rolled low. Two, submit. Auto pay. There we go. I get to draw 2 cards. That's probably the biggest part of that, is I get to draw 2 cards. All right, we got the Demi Lich as well. A card that I think is really, really cool, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too sure like how that's gonna fit within the build here. All right, I want to go Prismari Command, but that wouldn't kill what we're trying to do here. So let's actually go for Experimental Overload. Pay full cost, that's fine. That is a-okay with me. Blow this bad boy up. Get in there for 4, and then we've got a Behold the Multiverse. I think I've got our opponent here locked completely out of the game at the moment, so this is good. Another one. Another one. They do have me on very, very low life, though, so I can't get too cocky here. Oh, another Frostbite, though. That's about as good as it gets right there. Prismari Command, let's play that from the side. Spellbook hits me at 13, get to pay 1 for this bad boy. Destroy an artifact, draw 2 cards. Alright, that's gone. You can go, and you can go. We're not going to need those. Not going to need those at all. Let's play the other one. And they've given up. Yep, I took basically every artifact they had and destroyed it. That's pretty crazy. We only have a couple Prismari commands and we just destroyed like 4 artifacts in half the game. Nice. Let's go, man. Doing really, really well right now. So I want to keep this train moving. You know what I'm saying? Got the spellbook down twice now. D20, man. That was the craziest thing. We had so many good spells underneath it too. I'm still pretty pumped about that. All right, this is tough. This is a tough keep, but it's definitely keepable. We have the Frostbite early. We have the Prismari Command, which can get us some cycling going. I'm gonna keep it. I'm asking for trouble here, but I'm gonna keep it. It's mono red, okay. We got the land. It's good, that's what we needed to see. Let's hope they pump this Fireblade Charger with the Rimrock Knight. That'd be sweet. Nope, no pump. That's fine. We get rid of it. We gotta take care of these things as they come because it is mono red. It's gonna get pretty wild pretty quickly. It's the one time we don't see a Storm's Wrath either, which is the perfect matchup for it. Let's not show them too much yet. Let's throw another red source down. We'll Prismari Command next turn. They didn't have a turn 2 play, really. No Bone Crusher to my face either. Seems kind of odd. And no turn 3 play. Wow. Well, hopefully they have a turn 4 play because I want to use my Prismari command here. I just realized I said 4 play. That's weird. That's weird. All right, pump it. Please. No? Okay. Sad day. Sad day. All right, well, we don't need one of these books. That's why we really want to cycle here, is get rid of one of these books. Book, and as much as I want to give this card some play, I haven't had a time where I thought, yeah, this is comfortable enough to play this. The spell book just wins over it every time. I'm gonna go here and just go straight back to my Prismari command. Prismari command has been absolutely the bee's knees. The bee's knees, man. It's keeping our mana tempo going. I can't lie, they are running Snowlands, so not running Frostbite seems kind of weird. But, I mean, if I had a shock that looked that sick, I might make that call too. Alright, let's go here. Boom, boom. 2 lands, not ideal. Not ideal. Let's wait till they pump that, maybe? I didn't expect him to run a Blade Historian. This is definitely not... This is not your average mono red deck. Okay. Later, Blade Historian. I've got just enough for a creative outburst? Sure. Why not? Why the heck not, my friend? Let's do it now. Let's grab another Prismari command. Seems fine. Maybe I should have grabbed the land there just to ensure that we hit our land drop so we can get the spellbook out. But you know what? Whatever. Hindsight's 20/20. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's take back this and foretell it. Seems all right. We got a big 6/6 out there. That definitely is not getting shocked to death. And you're not getting through with that little champion, that's for sure. Ooh, they didn't play an Annex. That's unfortunate. We are in striking range, though, for a shock now. Or a Bone Crusher Giant. Maybe that wasn't the right move. I don't know. Maybe I should have attacked first to see if maybe they'd bite on the block. And then Stormdraft. But looks like they have something. No? Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they just why wouldn't they go face? Seems odd. Ooh, they're running dragons. Yikes. Okay. Let's go in here. We do need a land. We do need a land. Okay. Prismari command. Let's get ahead of our opponent here. Let's destroy that. Let's destroy their little treasure. And we're getting in for 6 plus the 2 from the Prismari, so they're at lethal now, so they may want to consider holding that gold span back. We'll see. 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 7. I need one more land to make this work. Okay, they're doubling down. They can send one of them. I would be surprised if they do. Okay, perfect. That kind of gives away their game, though. It tells me that they don't have another way to deal with this, right? So all I gotta do is kill that and we win. So let's hope for a land off the top. It's not a land. I guess that's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, that works. That works, my friend. Boom, we got him. And that was not even a very clean win either. We could have done that so many different ways. We could have ended up with mana for the Magma Opus. We could have done a lot of things differently to get there. Could have created a treasure instead of destroying their treasure. But we got there. We'll make it work. All right, we might be able to squeeze one more quick game in here. Let's find out. After playing this much with this deck, though, I am starting to assume that the Demi-Lich is just not it, man. It's just not the card, unfortunately. I think this deck works a lot better with just a spell book. Just haven't had the opportunity to really say it's good, you know? Like, getting in there for an attack and having it survive, too, is also just extremely tough, to be honest. Hopefully not rogues. Alright, Field of Ruin is a good sign that it's not rogues. Alright, well, at least it's different. But you know what this is, though, is it's a Doom Foretold list, which does kill my spellbook. So finding a counter, gotta be pretty imperative here. Storm's Wrath is a pretty dead card. Let's see if we can pull this out. Let's find out. Oh wait, hold on, cancel. Let's go here. That was a close one. Alright. Alright, whatever. Hand. Back in the deck. We'll cast you. Say go. Frostbite down, but that's fine. Frostbite was never a good card in this position. Oh, we can actually blow up one of those. I have nothing else to do with the mana, so why not? Why the heck not? So we got 2 overloads, 1 spellbook. Okay. Yeah, not the greatest of situations to be in right now. I think Doom Foretold is actually a really bad matchup for us because of our spellbook, but we'll try. We'll try to make it work. Hopefully we get a land off the top here. I really appreciate it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Playing Behold here on the next turn. Up to 5 mana. Almost got that spellbook ready to go. What do we got? What do we got? I haven't seen anyone play Doom Foretold in quite some time. I'm curious to know what, as far as upgrades, did it get? If any. Maybe it's just a classic Doom Foretold player. Who knows? Alright, we take 1. They're holding priority with something. It's probably just a scry. Or no, they can't scry right now. Guess this would be holding priority. Alright, here we go. Let's draw some cards. Give me that multiverse. And we do need land. Outburst isn't terrible either because we could just cycle it away for treasure. Alright, got another land too. That's good. We may not have another time to even cast this. We might even just consider casting it now, but maybe not. Maybe just go for the treasure. Let's just go for the treasure. I'm really concerned though, man. Do I just play the spellbook right into another, like into a Doom Foretold? Because we don't have any permanents out there right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we play the Demi-Lich just to maybe draw the Doom Foretold out of our opponent's hand. I guess that's something we could do. Three, 4, 5, 6. All right, more mana is always a good thing. All right, let's get the Demi-Lich down. See if our opponent wants to do anything about this. Their best bet, like I said, is to play Doom Foretold, I'm sure. So if they do that, at least we'll have an answer to whatever or not we could play the spellbook. Because if it survives, if Demi-Lich survives, we could play the spellbook because, you know, Doom Foretold doesn't matter. We could just sacrifice the Demi-Lich. They're going to scry 2 here, which is a good sign. I mean, maybe they're hurting for solutions. I don't know. 2 to the bottom. That's also a good sign. Who knows? Banishing Light, of course. Of course. Should have known they had an answer. But in the form of Banishing Light, who knew? Magma Opus. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. let's go. Let's just wrap the board. I'm tired of this 1/1 and this 0/4 doing this damage to me. Let's just get rid of him now. And then, gosh, I just wish I could play the spell book confidently. I'm looking for a counter spell. At this point, that's all I'm looking for, some counter magic. Our opponent here is probably playing plenty of removal like Heartless Acts and whatnot, so these probably won't survive very long. Well, there's the Doom Foretold. I didn't expect it to come out now, but oh well. All right, I'll take it. They lose it right away. They're just gonna get a card draw off of it. 2 to the bottom again. All right, nice. Get another overload. Nice, nice, nice. Let's just pass. I think we're fine with this. I think this is just fine. If it somehow can just survive 1 round, we can Magma Opus the next turn. Actually, it would have to survive at least 2 go-arounds. I want to get a really good shot here. They're looking at my graveyard, man. Does that mean they have some way to exile my graveyard again? That would be terrible. That would be absolutely terrible. Nope, but they have a casket, which is freaking amazing. Okay. This deck honestly has a lot of answers to what it is I'm trying to do here, so if we pull this off, man, it's gonna be wild. Can Magma Opus do some stuff for us? I doubt it, but we're gonna give it a try. Next turn. Or do we go back into the... Maybe we go back in and grab ourselves an iteration, because an iteration can find us the counter spell we're looking for, right? So maybe that's the go. That's what we do, maybe. Okay, this is good. Okay, let's go Magma Opus. Get the iteration. Hopefully find a counter spell, and then that can stop Doom Foretold, and then we can finally play our spell book. It could also stop Dance of the Manse, which is coming soon, and if that Dance of the Manse hits, we're toast. Oh my god, we missed it completely. We completely missed everything, and we found nothing but lands. That's great. Alright, well. It is what it is. Where is our counter magic, man? Where is it? We've seen a lot of stuff, but can't find that counter magic. They're just looking for that final touch, man. 2 to the top. That's a bad sign. Looks like they found their Dance of the Manse. If they start highlighting their graveyard here, we know they've got it. I guess that's not even that good of a Dance of the Manse, so maybe they're not going to cast it. We might get lucky here. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. All right, how do we want to do this? Do we want a Prismari command here? I think I do. Because if we can open up the lane for a 6/6 attack, you know, I'm all for it. So let's blow up this little 2/2. And let's draw some cards, hopefully finding that counter. We got to make them pay as much as we can. Hello? All right, 1 and 2. Omen of the Sea. Oh man, they are really getting that card draw ready. I have a feeling Yorian's coming. It's got to be, right? Yorian's got to be making an appearance here pretty soon, I would assume. All right, let's get in there. Nope. They're holding priority. More than likely some sort of removal. They've got so many things triggering the priority right now, so I don't even know, but I would assume they've got removal here for this. We haven't seen any Heartless Axe though, or I don't know. All right, they take 6. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Yep. I mean, if they don't have an answer for the first one, maybe they don't have an answer for the second one. These are some big creatures, man. 2, 4, 5, 6 mana open. Not enough to really do anything else. Maybe I should have cast the other Overload before the end of my turn, but this way we can at least pretend we have a counter spell. Maybe they'll consider not casting. No, they're definitely doing Dance of the Manse here. Dance of the Manse is on the way, but we have a good answer for it, right? Everything comes back as a 4/4. That's not good. That's not good. I was gonna say everything comes back as a 4/4. We experimental overload. We sweep the board, but instead our opponent had other plans for us. Finally, we find the counter spell. Let's get the spell book down. Pass the turn. Hold up our counter magic. Hopefully stop a huge Dance of the Manse. That would be... Dude, if they Dance of the Manse right now, we've got him. We've got him. Do it. Do it. Do it. Counter. Boom. Shut their game down. And then we just start popping off with all these big spells. Creative outbursts. That's what we wanted to see. Let's go, dude. Oh my god, what a clutch play, dude. And then we experimental overload. We go back for our counter spell. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good. I'm excited now. I really think we're gonna pull this off. I'm all giddy now. I'm all giddy. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get back this counter spell. Make me feel a little safer. 3, 4, 5, 6 mana open. Don't want to do anything silly. Let's just get an iteration here. Just get an iteration. Ooh, a 4. Yeah, we didn't hit, but that's fine. That's why we chose the iteration. It was cheap. Ooh, let's go. Okay, hand, graveyard, side. Boom. Get that down. Blow you up. Hold up the counter magic. Say go. Oh, we're looking good. We're looking good. We're gonna win this game. Got a 9/9 sitting on the field. Just decimated their win con there. And they know we're holding another counter, so they're not too sure what to even do or how to get around this. I have to let that resolve. As unfortunate as that is, I have to let it resolve. We have bigger fish to fry. We can't allow Doom Foretold to resolve, and we can't allow Dance of the Manse to resolve. So that's it. All right, let's go with Creative Outburst. Give me a good number here, man. Give me a good number. High roll. Let's go. Let's go, man. 1 mana Creative Outburst. All right, let's go for the Behold because we have plenty of mana to spend. Pass the turn. Now it's just gonna take a little while. Like it's gonna take a little bit to get there, but we got it done, man. We're it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Oh man, oh man. Long game too, so I don't know if this is even gonna make the cut. It's gonna have to make the cut, so we'll make a really short intro. Alright, scribe 2 to the top. They liked what they saw. They might try to bait me out with the Doom Foretold, which is fine. Yeah, I can't allow that. That's actually really bad for us because if they hit that, they exile our graveyard. And if they exile our graveyard, we lose. So we can't allow it. They're going for another Dance of the Manse. Let's go. Let's go. They have no idea. Poor fella. Poor fella has no idea. Let's go. Draw some cards. Don't need a spellbook. Don't need land. Don't need any of that. What do we want? I guess creative outburst again, because we want to really search our deck here for some answers, like more counter spells or a way to get our counter spell back. Let's do it again. None of those are counter spells, unfortunately. Let's just hope it's not a Dance the Mance. If it's a Dance the Mance, they got us. I mean, they don't really have us, do they? Because we can Storm's Wrath everything. We do lose the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, man. There goes our spell book. Turgid's Lantern, I could blow that up right now. Let's draw, destroy, draw, destroy. All right, they're gonna hit me twice with it. That's fine. You can go, you can go. All right, big yikes. Big yikes, but that's fine. We can make this work. Ugh, 2 lands on the top. Let's spin Scryed away, man. Demi-Lich, not bad. Who knows? Maybe Demi-Lich is going to have its time to shine right now. Who knows? It just might. It just might. I think they Scryed 2 to the top earlier. Nope, they definitely didn't Scry that to the top. That feels good. All right, Demi-Lich is going to have its moment to shine, guys. Let's go. It's going to actually start casting some cards. It's gonna start casting some cards, man. Let's do this. And it deals 4 damage. That's a pretty chonky hit, man. A 4 damage? That's no joke. Alright, Magma Opus. Let's do it. It's your time to shine. Let's go. Submit. Get that in there. 4, 5. This will put me at 6 mana. Or I could just hold up counter magic. Let's do that. Let's just hold up counter magic. So no matter what it is, a top deck here and draw, we just counter it, and then we win the game. Let's go. Easy win, baby. This counter is going to put the nail in the coffin. We'll see it concede here. Opponent has no idea we have it in hand, so they're going to obviously go through at the turn, but there we go. GG's. What an intense game, man. Wow. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And if you made it this far into the video, as always, thank you so much. I really do genuinely appreciate each and all of you for doing that. If you made it this far, it helps the algorithm. YouTube loves that. They send out the video to more people. So thanks for helping us grow, guys. I really appreciate it. Let's talk about it. So like I said, Demi-Lich. Kind of a card that we can cut out of this deck. Maybe add in a couple more spells. Maybe another Prismari command and another iteration just for smoothing it out. The deck played really, really well. I could have stacked the spellbook a couple of times, which would have been interesting, and maybe I should have tried to do that, but I think the deck played really awesome. I think it's fairly powerful, and with some tweaks, I think it could be even better. I like the fact that we're running Snowlands for Frostbite. That was a late addition to the deck. I think it's very, very good for the deck, some early removal, because those aggro decks, man, if you can't get to that Storm's Wrath in time, or if you get to the Storm's Wrath and they have 1 or 2 indestructible creatures, it can get ugly and really bad for you, but the Frostbite is really helpful to get you there. Really enjoy the deck though, guys. So if you have any ideas on how to make this thing any better, as always, leave me some comments down below. Would love to hear your thoughts on it. That's gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys, though. I know the intro and outro were a little short and sweet. Gameplay footage was a little bit long, but special shout out to all of my Marty members, my Marty Mob members. Thank you guys so much for being part of this club and helping my channel grow. You know, not only with your support through viewing, but financially, it's incredible, and I can't thank you enough, and I'm forever grateful for you guys. So thank you so much. Your name's on the screen now. Appreciate each and every one of you. And this video comes out Tuesday, so next video will be coming out Wednesday tomorrow, and then we're back to normal schedule after that. Once the Wednesday video comes out tomorrow, we're back to normal schedule. You'll see a video on Friday, and you'll also see a stream on Wednesday night. So we'll see you guys then. Until next time, peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.